Hang on a second. There we go. Welcome one, welcome all to tonight's entertainment. Tonight will be something a little different from me. I do play ULTRAKILL a lot on this channel, but today specifically I'll be doing a couple of All Kills showcases. The reason for this is that I would like to submit an ULTRAKILL All Kills showcase. Well, I was going to explain what I'm doing tonight, but since we just got raided, obviously we have to, counter-raid. So that this isn't going to have, like, 30-second ads preventing people from watching the stream before I start the, countermeasures. Thanks for nothing, Twitch. Hopefully, you didn't have, like, the entire raid countermeasures video cut off by, like, a 30-second long unskippable ad. At least that was the best ad. Yes, the ad for my, Rebels of Ether workshop character. Good lord, I gotta get back into Rebels of Ether modding. So anyways, as I was explaining earlier, fishing is dead, froggy is fuel, chaos is full. We are going to be killing every possible enemy that I know of that can be killed. And I will be submitting this All Kills showcase to Slurpathon 8. So hopefully I'll be able to inflict gratuitous violence upon the demons for charity this year. Normally whenever I start the game, I skip the full intro, but there are enemies in this intro sequence, so we are going to go into the full intro in order to kill them. Boot up sequence ready, firmware, latest version 21.12.8.6, calibration, recently updated, for recalibration, no. Startup update, machine ID, V1, location, approaching hell, current objective, find a weapon, mankind is dead, blood is fuel, hell is full. So I'm not even bother reading any of this tutorial stuff, because, well, we don't have time to waste reading all the tutorial stuff. We've got enemies to kill. So for anyone watching this in the future, V1 has the ability to slide, which increases his speed. And he has two equipable arms, one of which is this explosive plunge that lets him do Oh, good lord. I can see that Streamlabs has copied everything over from Nightbot. I'm doing a very good job of explaining what's going on screen right now, but... So... where do I even start? Because so much has already happened. ULTRAKILL is a very, very movement-heavy game. It's also a game about looking as stylish as possible while doing all of your gratuitous violence, which is why you have that score meter on the right side of the screen. You have 4 weapons: the revolver, the shotgun, the nail gun, and the rail cannon. Each of them has multiple modified versions of itself. So for example, I am currently using the Piercer revolver, but I could also switch to the Marksman revolver, which lets me shoot at coins in order to kill my enemies. For posterity, devilmayquake.com. Thank you, Kaz, much appreciated. As mentioned earlier, V1 can slide, and if he constantly jumps while sliding, he will gain more speed. This game's version of bunny hopping. My shotgun is equipped with the pump charge weapon, which lets it charge up to 3 shells worth of ammo in a single shot. But it also has the option to fire a grenade and completely miss my enemies. Good job, me. Really proud of it. Real proud of me. If so desired, you can also just punch your bullets to make them go faster. Which only works with the shotgun, tragically, but that's just fine. In the All Kills run, or I guess the All Kills showcase technically, we are starting from a save that has everything that can be unlocked already unlocked. A true speedrun of the game. You would start from a fresh save file, or as close to an emulation of a fresh save file as you can get. But, well, since I'm just here to show everyone a cool game, I thought it would be more entertaining if we started with a complete set of tools. You are graded at the end of each level by how many kills you've gotten, how quickly you completed the level, and how stylish you were killing all of those enemies. Come on, come here, you. If you get a S rank in all 3 categories without dying, you will get a perfect rank. In this room, I'm going to start using the Whiplash, which is the 3rd unlockable arm. Instead of being bound to the option, or the button rather, for melee attacks, it is instead its own button, which can be used to drag small enemies towards you, or drag yourself towards large enemies, like that malicious face boss we faced at the end of the first level. Those gray enemies, called schisms, I attack them with both my melee attack and my gun at the same time, because that's the same as hitting them with my gun twice, as you can see here. I'm now going to switch to the malicious variant of the rail cannon, which is your explosive weapon. I can use that to take out large amounts of enemies in a single shot. Much larger amounts of enemies than what you can do with your explosive punches bolt shockwave. Now here we're going to face our first real challenge of the game, a boss called Sword Machine. We had an opportunity to face him earlier in this level, but since we can skip that first encounter, we can instead fight both phases of this boss at the same time in here instead. In the speedrun, This is a time save. In fact, in the speedrun, you can take a shortcut from the start of the level to this fight in order to make it so that you can beat this level by only fighting this one enemy. Mistimed it. Your other arm, the blue arm, if you time it right, which I just completely failed to do, can deflect enemy attacks, like so. However, since I'm trying to explain everything while I'm playing, I'm doing a very bad job of actually playing the game. So I'm going to continue explaining by pointing out that I am using the third variant of the rail cannon called the screwdriver in order to stick a drill inside my opponent, which gradually drains health over time and also sprays a lot of their blood around. That last point is important because in this game, blood is fuel. The only way to heal is by soaking up the freshly spilled blood of your enemies. Hence, every enemy in the game spills blood whenever you attack them, regardless of whether they're a machine, a monster, or a living statue. I just finished off Swords Machine using the electric variant of the rail cannon, which is just a single extremely powerful piercing shot. What about an angel? Yes, angels also bleed in this game, but we're not going to be seeing one for a while yet. I switch to the shotgun whenever facing a malicious face enemy, because at close range, the shotgun does extra damage to the malicious faces. In fact, if you time it right, a shotgun blast can also parry an attack in the same way as your blue arm. Like so. We'll be picking up this extra health orb and then proceeding into the last room of this level. Now what I like to do for this particular room, for the last set of enemies it spawns, instead of dealing with them individually, just blow up the glass floor under them and let them fall to their demise. It's worth a ton of points and clears out the room quite quickly. Now we're about to face the first boss of the game. Instead of taking the long way around, we're just going to wall jump our way across that lava pit in order to get here. This is Cerberus, the Guardian of Hell. Your first time encountering this guy can be quite intimidating. In fact, even though I've got over 130 hours in this game, sometimes this boss still gets the better of me. Because once you get the first Cerberus down to half health, the other one wakes up. And dealing with both of these guys at once can be a bit of a pain if you let yourself get sloppy, which I'm doing a lot right now. You want to try and kill these guys as close together as possible, because once you kill one of them, the other one gets angry. Cerberus, not only is it just two guys, it's also not a dog, and also not related to number 3 in any way. There is actually a lore reason for that. The demons are named for the purposes that they serve in Hell's hierarchy, rather than their physical resemblance to any existing myths. Now that we've cleared the mouth of hell, we've entered Limbo, which is quite a scenery change. It's also the first level to introduce skull keys. Even though this game is not the most traditional or retro FPS, it still has some of the hallmarks of I guess classification? Yes, the classification. And here we're introduced to drones. These guys have 2 HP, which means that my piercer revolver here can kill them in one shot. The reason for this is because I'm currently using the alternate revolver. Throughout Limbo, there are secret panels you can find. If you find all 4 of them, 1 in each level, you will eventually unlock this secret revolver. The secret revolver has a much slower firing rate than the default revolver, but it does twice as much damage. However, whenever I switch to the marksman revolver, I also switch to the default revolver. Because the alternate revolver, when you cannot split coin shots, if you hit a coin at a specific point, either during a specific timing window when you first... I'm doing a terrible job explaining this right now. So basically, you shoot a coin, it flies to the enemy's weak spot. If you shoot it at a very specific time, it will split and hit 2 enemies. However, there's also a second window where it will also split if you wait long enough, which is what I just did there. However, throughout most of Limbo, the marksman is not the most effective weapon due to the fact that you've got very low ceilings relative to other levels in the game. We'll be seeing a little more of the marksman revolver later on. The landscape in Limbo is actually fairly true to Dante's description of it from the Divine Comedy, that it's surprisingly nice place for hell. Oh, really? The funny thing about Limbo in this game is that the idyllic landscapes are all fake. If you actually look closely, you'll see that they're actually, like, screens depicting an idyllic landscape. Which you can see even better if you actually walk up to it. This is apparently how this layer of hell torments its victims. I'm not exactly pleased with the fact that I couldn't kill all of those enemies with a single rail cannon shot there. I will admit, my first run of tonight is not as smooth as I was hoping it to go so far. Fortunately, we'll be doing 2 all-kill runs tonight, so I'll have a chance to redeem myself for my poor performance later on. It's like Kim Kardashian. It's obviously fake and it only gets faker the closer you look. Hashtag shots fired. Here we're introduced to a new enemy, the Street Cleaner. The Street Cleaner has a fuel tank on its back that the marksman revolver can strike with relative ease. Good thing too, because these enemies are otherwise a little bit on the tankier side. Now here we're going to take a detour to go fight our first secret enemy. I just realized this isn't the first secret enemy. This is the second secret enemy. I forgot to fight the hidden swords machine in 02. I knew I was going to do this. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place a bookmark here, or a stream marker. Nightbot, why aren't you setting a stream marker? Oh, good lord. Thank you, Omax. Let's try this again. Okay, from the top. Normally, we skip the full intro, but since there are enemies in the full intro, we have to go kill them. So since I'm starting over from the top again, this ULTRAKILL is a retro FPS with an extreme emphasis on high-speed movement and looking as slick as possible whilst inflicting immense violence on the demons of hell. Normally, in a proper speedrun of the game, you start with a fresh save. However, since this is not a proper speedrun and I'm instead simply showcasing all kills, I'm going to start the game with all unlockables unlocked. Normally, when you start this game, you only have access to this blue arm, which is the arm that you use to parry attacks with your punches. However, because this is essentially a New Game Plus run, I have this arm, my explosive arm, which is what allows me to do this. And more importantly, this. You get access to 4 different firearms in the game. The first one is the revolver. There are actually 2 different versions of the revolver in the game right now. On my... I should have written a script for this or something. Oh, Max, you're a veteran of Slurpathon. How important is it that I explain everything in meticulous detail? Not super important? So, I can just worry about playing the game good, and that should be sufficient? I'll have a couch to prompt you during the actual run. Okay, good. Because I'm trying to be a good speedrunner that explains what's going on at the same time as actually playing the game, but evidently, I'm not very good at that, so... Alright, once more from the top. This time without distracting myself with trying to explain how the game works. If I need a couch commentator, just let you know. Please! With how badly I've been stumbling through these first couple of attempts, I'm going to need all the couch commentary I can get. You can do that? Oh, broken set. Someone fetch, broken set, like some information about Slurpathon then. I don't know if this is the official site for Slurpathon 8 yet, but it'll be on Slurpee's channel. I think, is there like official information on the Discord server for Slurpathon? Sure. At the very least, the link to the Slurpathon Twitter should explain all the deets, right? Yes, that is good to know. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the Slurpathon website is still designed around Slurpathon 7. What am I doing? That's what's supposed to kill all these enemies, good lord. Hey, get over here, you. Alright, first secret encounter can be accessed from this room. I remember to actually go get it this time. It's not down here. Good job, me. Here it is. You can fight Swords Machine early in a much smaller but much taller room. There we go. Dead run averted. Missed a turn. Could have taken a right turn at Albuquerque. There we go. Now it's an all kills run. imagine shooting someone with a gun not being enough to kill them, so you have to punch them while you're shooting them. Wait, hang on. Screwing up my inputs. I'm getting too excited. I'm getting a little too pumped for charity. It's giving me the jitters. Alright, round 2. And I missed my screwdriver shot right out the gate. Fantastic. Gotcha! That is the wrong weapon. I've always been really bad at parrying Swords Machine. I don't know why I'm bothering. Probably not making my all kills run look very attractive, is it? Gotcha! Can't say I've ever finished off Swords Machine by grappling to him before. I mean, it still looks pretty rad to you. Oh, you're like the slip-a-thon vet here, so I will trust your judgment. This game always looks rad when Shred is playing. Hang on. Oh wait. And here about to run Fallout 4 on the RTX 2070. Holy shit. Fuck crypto in the chat. I don't have one of those, but I do have this. My bullshit is blazing. Oh man, I forgot to put the Knuckles "Oh no" voice clip on my soundboard. Because I was too busy watching Kaz play the game that Knuckles "Oh no" comes from. Alright, Dogman, let's dance. You hit it on your end, you can't hear it, but hopefully filled me with determination. Listen, I think we've fallen down the wrong hole to be filled with determination. This hole is much scarier. And a hell of a lot more metal. I had 2 health for a second there. That could have ended extremely poorly. It's amazingly easy to lose track of your health in this game because you're just so busy flying all across the map. Plot twist, it is the same place V when it's malfunctioning, causing him to see things differently than Frisk. Well, he's not malfunctioning, he's just blood fueled. See everything when you're blood fueled. Although then again, I don't think Undertale had explosive, self-destructing drones in it, so... What do I know? Hey, don't you run away from me. And I forgot to get those drones too, so... I'm doing much better this run, so I'm not autopiloting so hard. So a cool thing about the enemies that have, like the tanky enemies, is that if you grapple them and then punch them into the ground, that will kill them by splatter. Which I guess makes this sense because if an enemy falls from a high enough place, they also die by splatter. I just would not have put 2 and 2 together and thought that it's calculated by velocity rather than, like, height fallen. Oh, give me that skull, please. Alright, everybody line up. It's time to go on the explosive ride. Like I said, that you really like repeating musical notif in this level on the keyboard keys. Oh yeah, dude. This game is actually, like, surprisingly musically intelligent. Get out of here. Still definitely not my cleanest run. You know what it is? It's the Let's Play curse. I know that I have to, like, be in top form for my submission. Like, look at how many shots it took me to hit that one drone. I'm gonna tell you right now, Shred. You say right now? Oh, good lord. Nobody plays their cleanest run at Slurpathon, not by a long shot. Don't stress too much about little mistakes, they're gonna happen. You see, my problem is that I'm treating Slurpathon like it's AGDQ. Which... Okay, when I say it like that, makes it sound like Slurpathon isn't worthy of being treated like AGDQ, which I think it should be. Because it's a freaking charity event. So why would you not hold a charity event up to that same standard? Much more casual than AGDQ. So you don't have to stress too much. Yeah, that's fair. So that boss has absolutely nothing to do with anything else in this game. Don't worry about it. Bong's see Castlevania 1 run. It still sounds probably the missest when he's done at that game, and it was still a great time. You know what? I can work with that. Worry about it, it's one of the single most important enemies in the game's overall plot, the integral to the secrets of the game. You're so right. Cancerous Rodent is the true mastermind behind the game's plot. See your Sekiro run from last year, you died 18 times. Oh, that's rough. Don't remember you missed one-off grabs and stuff. Don't remember the Cancerous Rodent that I completely forgot to acknowledge because I was too busy just using the quick kill strat of stomping and shotgunning and punching. When you did it Slurpathon, your Glittermint and Grove run where you had to basically play out your map for the latter half of the game. Come here, you. Get out of here. Ah, should have grabbed that Melissa's face if I could get the shotgun parry off. Oh well, I always go for you instead. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Your GGS run is basically just a game that people will ignore how amateurish and slap your general gameplay to the mental image of a 6'10" samurai getting ping-ponged between two jackos. I mean, I would have watched that regardless, so... That's the magic of Slurpathon. Most magical speedrun of the year. Speedrun. Most magical speedrun event of the year. Have a holly jolly Slurpathon. Here's the point, now I'm just showing up and just grappling all my enemies. That's not fast at all. It's not fast, but it is cool. Well, as long as people are entertained. That was the wrong input. What are you doing in the wall? Get out of there. There is something indescribably satisfying about taking out a bunch of the filth enemies in a single blast wave. You wish you were as good at managing your style meter in DMC as I am in this game. The thing is, after a while, I just stopped paying attention to it. Like, I don't go out of my way to deliberately do high-scoring actions. I just do the regular actions really freaking fast. Anyways, we need to go in here. Yeah, but just keep it up to S plus a lot of the time. Well, I mean, I guess that's to be expected when you play a game that could be beaten in 2 hours for 130 hours. MCC, you feel like you're doing great if you can get up into an A rank. You also have to understand, these are completely different styles of combat. Like, when I played the Bayonetta duology, I did pretty miserable at that game. I know we have both of these skull keys, the secret passage to open up, but we need to go get something else first. We need to get the most powerful force in the universe, the bar of soap. And the reason we need to go get the bar of soap is because it kills everything in one hit. So that was another optional boss. You could totally skip that fight. Insert Corona getting terrified by a bar of soap. You're officially Santa Claus, by the way, if you haven't seen your Dusk video. I have not been informed of any broken set Dusk videos. I need to rectify this grievous error immediately. So anyways, welcome to the boss that's probably going to kick my ass the most. I posted on my disc, thank you. I like how the grapple arm makes it so people more broken ability to immediately catch it. It's not even that, it's just that with the grapple arm, whatever item you're currently holding will be attached to the end of the grapple. So if you say grappled a, holy crap, I think I shot one of V1's grenades out of the air while it was directly in his face. That's the hypest thing I've ever done. Where'd you go? Get out of here. Give me your arm. Yeah, whatever item you're holding will be attached to the end of your grapple. So, if you happen to be holding a skull and you grapple an enemy that could be lit on fire, they'll be lit on fire. Nice V2 fight. Thank you. I've gotten so much better at the first V2 fight ever since I grinded the second fight for 500 years. It's the V2 rematch I'm really afraid of. The only bummer about speedrunning the V2 fights is you don't get to hear the music as long. Yeah, I guess that's true. I wasn't expecting to hit that shot. Hey, where'd you go? Don't you run away from me. Hey, don't do that. This is my bridge. I hate hunting down the last enemy that's always hiding on this particular map. This particular bridge, there's always one. Big soapy oof time. Soaping alligators. There's a deep cut for you. So since I'm on Bridge Burner, I might as well spend a little bit of time to show off a neat trick you can do on this level. It'll only take 45 seconds, so it's not much of a time loss. I'm about to perform Slam Storage, where you cancel the ground slam with a wall jump. As you can see, I'm not very good at it. Give me a minute. Come on. This might take more than 45 seconds. This might take 60 seconds. So what was that you were saying about really sloppy Slurpathon runs? Oh my good. Did they break this one in a patch or something? I can't slam storage anymore. What is happening? You know what? No. We don't have time. We don't have time to experiment with why slam storage isn't working anymore. It still does the visual effect for it. Well, yeah, but that's the slam effect in general. Like, yeah, it works here. I don't know why it wasn't working in Bridge Burner. Anyways, we don't have time to ruminate. We got to go shoot these electrical panels. We got to like go back into Bridge Burner and see what's going on later. That's genuinely concerning. Never play Cruelty Squad? I don't have to. I watched Omax play it. You should play it anyways, Kappa. Or do it seems up my alley in a way. No, slam storage didn't get removed, but I think that they must have changed the collision on the back of the tower that I normally get slam storage from in Bridge Burner. That one was always like, that one was already kind of buggy. There was some like invisible collision on the back of it. But it looks like they must have changed something that made it more difficult to get slam storage off of or something. Oh, come on. Like, here. Yeah, slam storage still works when I don't hit my head on something. See? It's still in the game. I just don't know why. Can the Slurpathon judges please ignore that death? Thanks. Oh, good lord. I can still hear a drone somewhere. Where is he? Eh? Oh, there he is. Get out of here. I am wasting so much time right now. But you don't know why I'm concerned about that. This isn't a true speed run. This is just a showcase. Did both of those street cleaners just dodge they tried to dodge my whiplash hook, but they did so in such a way that they fell off the bridge to their deaths anyways. Video games are amazing. Ten out of 10 AI. Expect nothing less. Gotta go lurk mode. Just to be watching. Good luck. Thank you. Lord knows we're gonna need it at this rate. Oh, come on. Hit the thing. Make sure I don't miss the enemies in the house. Alright, and I especially have to make sure I don't forget to go for the underwater enemies in this map after dealing with the Mind Flayer. Hey, punch him! Punch the cleaner. Alright, Mind Flayer. Stick a drill in him to prevent him from teleporting. Accidentally fall in the water, probably spawning a bunch of enemies. There we go, I think that was all of them. It is very easy to miss those enemies. Alright, if that was all the enemies, I should have an S rank for kills. Yes! Supreme excellence. Now for the boss level. We're gonna skip the train you normally take to get through this level, and I'm just gonna slide hop my way to the end. Let me in! Let me in! That was a really good hand fight, actually. That was an extremely good hand fight. Holy smokes, that might have been one of the best hand fights I've ever had. What I wanted to do, but that's what I'm doing apparently. So I'm doing it anyways, apparently. Using the grappling hook arm to get around this fight really changes how you interact with the fight. Get out of here, King Minos. Alright, we're closing in on the end. Hey, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Scram! Trying to kill both of these Cerberuses at the same time. That third Cerberus day will wake up once the other two are dead. But if I could kill them both before he wakes up, then he can't go into angry mode. He's gonna go into angry mode. That makes me sad. Uh-oh. Don't fall off the stairs now. Hey guys, over here. Come and join the fun. Whoa, hey, slow down there, V1. Jeez. Look at all these explosions! Everything's explodey! So this makes you feel any better about your run. Just had one of my practices go 7 minutes over a 15-minute run because Soul's command throw can't be busted out of. Okay, but this is the run I'm submitting to, like, be reviewed by the mods. This is the run that will judge whether or not I get in the Slurpathon. So I feel like the pressure's a little more on, you know? Oh right, I forgot about the drones. I'm doing great though. Am I really? Because I just died to the Mind Flayer. This is fucking nifty. Oh yeah, dude, the Glutton layer is disgusting. But it has some sick music though, so I can't complain too much. Don't teleport on my gunshots. How dare you? Alright. Gabriel fight. Tell me Stam Storage works here at least. Okay, good. Stam Storage still in, I guess.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God.
I guess for some reason the back of the building on Bridge Burner. It's always been problematic, but I guess the patch made it more problematic.
As the righteous hand of the Father,
Not that it matters. Hi, Gabe. You are voiced by Git Gianni, who is one of the greatest voice acting shitposters of all time. I'm getting beaten up like crazy right now. This needs to stop.
what? How can this be? Bested by this thing? You insignificant fuck! This is not over!
It's always wild hearing an angel swear. There's going to be a cutscene that comes up in a minute here, but it's long and drawn out, and I don't want to bother wasting like an entire minute waiting for it, so I'm just going to skip it and go to Layer 4 Greed, the final layer that is currently in the game. Although I have to say, the previews we've been seeing of the next layer, Wrath, looks sick as hell. I'm very excited for Wrath. The sun sucks? The game agrees too, as we will see momentarily. Once we get to the second level. And here's our first angelic enemy of the game. That's, well, the first angelic non-boss enemy. Virtues! Yes, you know. Oh, you were around for that, weren't you? Alright, some of these streams kind of blur together for me. I apologize if I don't remember all the deets. Oh, come on, hit the tank. Apparently shotgun's real effective on the virtues too. Wrong way, I need to go over here. The thing about virtues is that if you don't shoot them for a while, they become enraged, at which point their attack becomes quite literally unavoidable. Well, mostly unavoidable. The perfectly timed dash will get you on the way of the attack, but what would you want to do with that? Alright, dual wielding. What's not to love about dual wielding? Do the funny chargeback? I can't, I'm not good at chargebacks. Mr. Wizard the Third. I'm good at this, though. Oh, come on, really? Really now? 2 dual wielding shots? I cannot believe. Please get out of here. I really gotta fix, Nightbot and Stream. I'm both trying to do the same thing. Alright, enough of the pain in the ass level. I'm glad that I'm not going for all S ranks. Let's start with fun. Otherwise this level would be the bane of my existence. Yes, please, just stand there and take my abuse. Alright, Sandy. Beach bum. Oh, that went better than I was expecting. This probably won't, though. That's the wrong key. Man, you can tell I've really got nerves because I am just flubbing so many really, really simple like, comparatively really simple tasks. Okay, at least I managed to get rid of the stalkers before they went to turn these guys to sand. Got that going for me. And since this is the All Kills showcase, I do need to go up here and fight these guys. But the question is, can I still get that second dual wield? But not if I keep getting caught on ledges, that's for sure. I'm definitely gonna lose the dual wield before I get to the third one, though. Oh, that sucks. That's the unfortunate thing about going for the extra 2 malicious faces. Who did I miss? Where are you at? Oh, that's a lot of them. Jeez. Alright, let's get the skulls in place. That's not putting the skull in place. It fell in the hard way. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't particularly want to fight the insurrectionists, so I'm just gonna stand here for a hot minute. Get some ultra ricochet points off just for style, and then I'm just gonna leave. Ah. Alright, dance from the dark. What am I doing? I should be going out here to do all the kills. Jeez. 16 kills in this room. Excellent. Supreme excellence. That wasn't what I thought it was. Alright, now I gotta go fight the mysterious Druid Knight, and I, frankly suck at this fight, so... Ugh. No, that's... Good lord, Shred, get your controls straight. Oh, fuck, you can't... I forgot about this. You have to put the torch down in order to fight the Druid Knight. Always forget about this. Alright, so for my next kill run, I'm gonna have to remember to skip the torch. Give me the skull! Give me the skull! Alright, time to die horribly.
Finally, our waiting puzzle is over. What? Full auto. Full auto. Full auto. For the master of the druids, I increase my speed. Fucking widow. Full auto. Full auto. Full auto.
So that was Mandalore Gaming and Shammy, and by killing them we can get the right to take Matt McMuscle's skull. Which fortunately can be used to light these plinths. I'm actually glad I managed to beat Mandalore in only one try. Normally that fight gives me a lot of problems. Was really clean, surprisingly so. I was honestly expecting to die a few times with that fight. So normally the lights in this room turn green, but since we put the blue skull there instead, the lights turn blue. If you spawn in a red skull, it turns the lights red. And if you spawn in a bar of soap, it turns the lights rainbow colored. Have you thought about what I want to do for donation incentives? Yeah, after I submit this run, if I get accepted, I'm going to start practicing the fuck out of the Flesh Prison and Minos Prime fight. What's in the water the tablet talks about? At the moment, nothing. Whatever secret is hidden behind that has yet to be added to the game. Twice? Twice? Yeah, I think it's going to be the alternate shotgun. Can't you get soap in this room? Can you? Is the soap in this room? I've not seen it before. I thought the soap was only in the Halls of Sacred Remains. saw a speedrunner get stuck in this room. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna take a detour from my, grab it somewhere around the door. The exit door, oh. Oh! Yo! Look at this! I had no idea this was up here. Thank you for the information, Wizard. I appreciate that a lot. Oh man. So that's how you can turn on the reactor if you do the clear the level without turning on any lights. You can grab the soap and stick it on the pedestal in order to turn on the reactor. If you don't go for the Matt McMuscle skull, I mean. That's really cool. So, since we're here, I will show off the information that's on that tablet that you get for beating Mandalore. If you electrify this water, this door opens up, but there's nothing here yet. So, just ignore it for now. I'm 1200% certain it's going to be the alternate shotgun, which, considering the shotgun is already pretty rad, I have no idea what else they could possibly do. So, for this fight, I like to unequip the other two rail cannons and only stick to the screwdriver, because this fight's a huge pain. I am terrible at this fight, and I need the health refills from sticking a drill in V2. Because whenever there's not a drill in them, I need to stay as far away as I can. If I could actually hit him, that would help. Oh no. I wish I could carry that soap with me to this level, that would be nice. Shoot him. Good boy. It's a pain, but it's so damn cool. This is definitely one of the coolest fights in the game. Without question. I just wish I was better at it. Alright, that is the last obstacle, the last real obstacle of the kill all enemies run. V2 is a big bitch. V2... No, Gabriel is the bitch-ass motherfucker, or the bitch-ass bitch, whichever one it was. Yeah, Gabe's the bitch-ass bitch. V2 is legitimately cool. Alright, and that is every killable enemy in the current version of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too pleased with how that run turned out. There was a lot of sloppy play, a lot of mistakes. You could tell that I've got the jitters. So, I said I was going to do a second run of this game tonight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short breather. But we did find soap. That is very true, Wizard. We did find the soap in the last room of Shot in the Dark, which makes me incredibly happy because that means that we can now do the no torch run without needing to make a detour into the Tomb of Kings. Do a lot better on the second run. The rest is important. Not having the jitters is also important. I feel quite shaky. Gonna be lurking for the next one, but GG. Thank you for the GGs, Omax. Thank you for the GGs, Kaz. But yes, I am gonna take a short breather, go get myself something cold to drink, and then I'll be back for attempt number 2. Hopefully things will go better. And if I'm not feeling... If I'm still jittery when we get back, then I'll probably just switch to something else instead to chill out after the intense run. Doesn't the soap one-shot enemies? Yes, the soap instantly kills any enemy that you hit with it. Which is why I wish that I could take it with me into the boss fight against V2, because fuck the V2 rematch, man. All right. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Are the gifts on my gift wall breaking again? Yes, they are. I'm gonna replace those gifts with something a little more entertaining in the future, I think. Alright. Let's say we do our second all kills run of the night. I'm gonna make an effort to not be quite so tense this go around. So hopefully mine will be a little better. I always forget I have to punch that gate open. The one problem with going into a fresh run off of a run where I just took the different rail cannons out of my inventory, so I won't be able to put them back in my inventory until after the end of the first level. Come on, guys, really? So I'm gonna have to kind of bootleg my way into blowing up the floor tiles here. There we go. That's a little more efficient. Well, it's less efficient, but it gets the job done. It's been a pretty clean run so far, if I do say so myself. Look at that. That was beautiful. If you'll give me a second here, I would like to put the rail cannons back in my inventory. So now we're back to status quo. Case in point. Oh, back here, you. Don't run away from me. Let's not forget to go for the secret encounter this time. Sword machine, please. Why does have a bunch of smashy grinding machines? You mean you love it, but never mind, you answered your own question. I mean, how else do you expect to torture the souls of the damned? There we go. That's a little more like. No, it's the wrong way. Here we go. Really? Do I have to fight Swords Machine? We're starting this run over. I'm calling a mulligan. I was supposed to pick full intro there. Oh, you know what? 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 I'm gonna call tonight's attempt to record my submission run a wash. Either that or I'll just go with the first run I've done tonight. But it is clear to me that right now I am just not in the correct mental and stroke or physical state to be doing perfect, flashy runs of the game right now. ULTRAKILL's a pretty demanding game. Like, let me make that clear. Doing the whole perfect ULTRAKILL runs thing is very demanding. And I think I tensed myself up too much the first run. And now I am just not in the right state of mind to be doing any repeat performances tonight, so I'm gonna have to, if I don't just submit the run I've done tonight as my circumstance submission, then tomorrow what I'll do is I'll do probably like a bonus off mic stream where I record my run of the game. And then my plan is, if that gets accepted, what I'll do is I will start doing like nightly no commentary streams where I practice the Flesh Prison boss fight for the donation incentive. So the question is, do I just call it a stream now, or should I find something else to spend the time? Because normally I would go for another hour from now. Decisions. Question is, what else could I even stream if I've got the jitters badly enough to mess up my aim? Not a whole lot. Lego Stunt Track Rally. I don't actually have a copy of the game yet. And I don't think I could successfully hunt one down, install it, and then play a reasonable amount of the game within the next 62 minutes. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to call the stream a wash. Which is disappointing, I know, but tell you what, like I said, I'll make up for it by doing extra streams in the lead up to Slurpathon, because I will be streaming my attempts at learning and practicing Flesh Prison. So that's the plan. That will be the plan. I will. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. But in the meantime, let's go find someone to raid. Who else is alive right now? Trank is live. Oh, we know what we have to do there. Let's see, we get a good raid message for tonight.
That's how you get it done.
Tonight's raid message will be hashtag.
I've got a good feeling. Let's hurry.
Hashtag. I just means I don't have DRG.
Crying girl.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Hey, what happened?
Since why?
The snake bit me. I'm gonna die if you don't help me.
Alright, Trank, I'm sorry I have to turn you down because I need to get my thoughts out.
All right.
Which DRG are we referring to?
What is it?
If you suck out the poison, you might die. Will you still do it?
Yes.
It's all right. This little bit won't kill me.
This is a game over to me. I'll be sad.
Thanks,
Helping the little girl to game.
You see, now you've got me curious, Broken Set. I'm delaying the raid just because I want to see what it is you are referring to. And also because I need to come up with a good raid message. Hashtag jazz hands. That's a terrible raid message, but it's the best thing I can think of off the top of my head. Because how else would you describe the fact that I have the jitters? Broken Set, you still there, mate? Should I be waiting for something? If I don't get a response in the next few minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead with the raid. What is beeping at me? How dare you? Who buzzed my pager in the middle of a Twitch.tv stream?
Come into my palace, but disrespect me! Call me cringe!
I was going to make some announcements at the end of this stream, but since the majority of my recurring audience is currently absent, I think I will hold off on making those announcements until a later date. Next week, probably. Even though I've been meaning to make these announcements for the past 2 weeks. Grumble, grumble. Alright, so I'm going to assume that whatever I'm waiting for from Broken Set will not be occurring within the next few minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and launch this raid.
Okay, I'm hoping that is enough to be able to push onward now.
I wonder what's up ahead in the desert.
I've assisted all 3 spirits. There.
Look at that!
Yo,
Whoa.
Shredster with the raid.
Where did
What's up,
that come
Shredster?
from?
How are you doing?
It just... You've got to be kidding.